currently April 27th, 3 in the morning. It's been a long time since I last did an update. I think either, I'm not sure if January was an update or if August was my last update. I apologize if you can hear my dogs howling. Of course, they had to start howling as soon as I start recording, whatever. Anyways, we're starting off with my BTS binder, as this was like my first official binder. There's been a lot of changes since then, and this isn't BTS's only binder anymore. I also have a mini binder for them. I'm gonna try to just do a quick flip through because my phone doesn't have much storage, and I have added a lot of binders to my collection since the last time. Anyway, so in here I've now, apart from the B album, or the B Photocards from the deluxe edition, I only keep BTS's bigger PC inclusions in here. The Photocards, the Korean album Photocards, are kept in 8x binder. The regular size Photocards that I have in here are like OT7 sets, so I don't have any album ones here, and OT7 sets from like other miscellaneous stuff that you get, as well as my trading card sets. Tay is my bias, still is, I believe. To be honest, these days I feel like I don't really have a bias in BTS. I feel like they're kind of all on the same field for me. I mean, I want to say I still have a bias list or ranking, but like I don't particularly feel very strong about a member these days. It's kind of odd, but I'm hoping things will change once BTS's comeback is back. I honestly don't remember what my binder looked like last time I showed you. So I collected everyone for Zoo because it was my first ever trading card collection, and I was a super huge army then, and so I had to get everyone. Then I decided to cut back to just Jin, Tay, and JK, who are my top 3, and to be honest, I've only collected Tay. I really wasn't on it this time around, so it's incomplete, and that's why I have some of the units. Namjoon is like an extra card that I have up for trade, as well as all of these. However, who knows if I'll ever actually complete it, because these are on my page for sale and trade. And however, I am terribly bad at updating that, so it is what it is. These are some Tay's postcards, I think, for BTS the best. I joined a go for them, as well as for these Photocards, which is why I have his. This one is like a random ticket thing. I don't know, I just wanted anything Tay at that time, so I bought that because I was able to join. Listen, if there's a go open and Tay's still available, I was jumping on it because he is never available when I try to get some stuff. Anyway, so this is my pull for memories, and then these were my photo book pulls. Literally my most blessed pulls ever. I pulled both of these, like, are you kidding me? And then I pulled Yugi for this, but I traded for Jen so I can have my top 3. And then the Ateez set. This is just an extra from my next OT7 set. Who knows what that'll be. Season's greetings. ID. The soup. Still haven't watched this, by the way. I don't even think I finished the first season. I'm so terrible. These are fan made cards that I just bought because I was obsessed. Some lucky draws. Costa. Galaxy Buzz that belonged to my sister. Oh man, this one since the last time. I'm so bitter about these. Like, this is the only 8 pocket sleeve I have that these fit in. They don't fit in the 8 pocket. Like, excuse me, it's so rude. But you know, whatever. I do need to get fillers for those, I think. Extra sleeves from when I had the dream of actually collecting OT7 and then actually collecting Tay, and then actually collecting Tay and Jin. Now I'm pretty much okay with just whoever I pull, to be honest. These two are my sisters, and I pulled both of these, and then I think I pulled this Namjoon. And that's it for this one. Yeah, so for moving forward, I'm not really collecting a specific member. I'm not sure yet. I might still try to trade for simply Tay, or just Tay. Sorry, this stuff is like lifting it up to try to fix the glare. Anyways, it's probably gonna shake a little bit because I'm reaching for my binder. So I might try to trade for Tay. It really depends, to be honest. We'll see. Like, this point I'm okay with whoever I pull, and I'll just put them in my binder because that's what I like doing, is putting the photo cards in my binder and then seeing the pages fill up. And because Tay is such a hard member to get and to trade for, I haven't decided if I'll either do trying to trade for Tay or try to trade for Jin. But we'll see. Anyway, so that's why there's a filler here for Jin, because I haven't bought this other version of this album yet. I pulled this one, and then I haven't bought the other color version. So whoever I pull goes in here. Ideally, I'd like Jin, so I'd probably try to trade depending on who I pull. But we'll see. I don't have this album yet. This is from when I tried to actually collect both of them. Same, I was trying to collect this OT7 set. Didn't happen. This is as far as it got. I don't have these albums yet. So my BTS collection actually isn't complete. The album collection. I believe I have at least one of each version. Except for School Love Affair, because I thought I had already bought that album, but turns out I didn't. And then Too Cool for School, because there's not a photocard in there. And at the time, to be honest, I did want to get it. These days, it's not really a priority because there isn't a photocard in it, and I just want to add a photocard to my binder. So I don't have any of these. This random one with the title, honestly, a filler, I don't know. I bought these two. I pulled these two. This was a second copy. My sister bought the album, and she pulled Tay, because I originally pulled Namjoon, as you saw earlier, and so I went in and I bought another copy of it, and Tay was in there too, luckily. This was the OT7s that I wanted. Sorry, I'm a little sniffly. I was just eating some spicy popcorn chips, I don't know, and my nose is running now. I tried recording this before I did that, and it didn't record all of it, and it cut off, and yeah, whatever. Anyways, so I'm just missing Yoongi here. I pulled Jimin, and my sister pulled RM. She bought this album twice and pulled RM twice. So I just kept one of them, and I bought the rest. I want to say this was my most expensive photocard I've ever bought or spent money on for a Korean album card, I should say, actually. Bought this one. I pulled all of these, I believe. They're kind of not in order properly, because I know these are two from the same version and these are two different ones, and technically this is like the fourth one. But I like the way it looked on the page. Same for this one. I originally pulled Yoongi for this one, and then my sister bought the album and she pulled Tay, so I went back in the store and bought another copy, and I pulled Tay too. So that's how that happened. I sold Yoongi, or I traded for him. I think I traded for him. I pulled this one and I bought these two, and then these are just some B ones, and the rest of the B Essential or B Deluxe, I don't know. My first OT7 set. This is also my first BTS pull. The only OT7 set I have complete, honestly, for OT7. Butter Pops. Missing JK. Who knows when I'll buy that? When I feel like spending a lot of money, I will. Who knows when that'll happen. Butter. Kind of went crazy during Butter, to be honest. Missing Tay. Who's surprised? Seriously, who's surprised? I think I pulled this one, the group card, twice here or something. I don't remember. I have an extra Jin still, and nope, I think it's just the extra Jin that I have, and that's it. Ready for the next comeback for this binder. Moving forward, probably Butter. Honestly, I have like a million copies. I really went crazy that era. I don't know what happened to me. Okay. Next is my new old 17. This is their binder, though they've already outgrown it. Let's see if I could show you. It's basically full. I think this recent comeback will probably be the last one I'll be able to fit in here, and I'm gonna have to buy a second binder or upgrade them. I'm undecided. I recently actually changed this. I used to have the recent era at the front and an ode at the back, because the furthest I'm collecting as of now is an ode, though I want to collect Jonghan's previous ones eventually. Only his though. I don't really need the other members. For 17, Jonghan and DK are my biases, but Jonghan is my old bias, and then my third bias changes all the time. My bias line is a mess. I'm a mess. Currently having a dilemma on who I'm going to collect. So my third bias changes a lot. The pink is like cards that I have coming, or I bought, and then whites I don't have at all. So this one's pretty sparse. doesn't get better till like Hangare. To be honest, here we start collecting S-scoops for this. I originally was collecting S-scoops and then decided I liked Joshua's photocards for an ode more than I liked S-scoops because I honestly, my bias line is a mess for 17. The only two that are solidified, I would say, is Jonghan is my first and DK is my second, and my third has like 4 members, and it really varies on how I'm feeling. So S-scoops is for Hangare. I want to say I decided to collect S-scoops. I pulled Semicolon and I pulled his net version, and this card is so hard to get. Honestly, I didn't even try to look for it, but I actually stumbled upon DK's, which is kind of insane. To be honest, I've actually considered buying another net album just to see what I pull, you know? Maybe trying to trade. So this was my first 17 comeback as a Carrot album. Well, actually, I became a Carrot during this era. It wasn't my first comeback. But I started collecting during this era. And I pulled this S-scoops card and this Mingyu card. And at the time, to be honest, wasn't sure who I wanted to collect 17 or how I wanted to. I'm sure I have a video where I talk about it when I first started collecting 17. But I knew I wanted to collect Jonghan, so I was just gonna like keep one card and then keep the other card on either side out of his age order, and then collect that member for all of them. And that didn't happen because Mingyu's also popular, so you really thought. Turns out S-scoops is popular. It's a whole thing. Anyways, but I did decide to keep collecting S-scoops, and I replaced Mingyu with DK. So this is the only set I have Mingyu for. However, if I pull Mingyu, I keep his cards because we have like a special connection. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So it's a whole thing. Mingyu's also like my third bias. Like, it's a mess out here. Anyways, this is a Taka, which is complete. I believe from Ready Semicolon. Moving forward is complete. It's Joshua, Jonghan, DK. I love the way the backs of these cards look. Well, like S3, my favorite is definitely Your Choice. And then for Carrot versions, and then I've already sort of set up for their comeback Face the Sun. As you can see, I have an empty blank because I'm going through it again. Another crisis, you know. At the moment, I think I'm gonna collect Vernon for my third member, to be honest. I'm really struggling. I don't know. I really love S-scoops right now. I want to say S-scoops and Vernon are like right on it for me right now, but I think I might collect a Vernon. I'm missing fillers here. Maybe I should put some in. I think I ran out. Well, actually, I think I had a pack, but I didn't want to open a new one because I was expecting some cards. I don't really know. Anyways, yeah. So I think, as of now, it's Vernon. Who knows? In my next update, we'll see if it actually is Vernon. And then I've also recently did a bunch of rearranging in my binder for this. You probably wouldn't know because I don't think I recorded it the way it looked last time. These are from his Taka Carrot version. They're currently in here because I don't know, to be honest. I didn't want to put them in the binder because I haven't really found good sleeves to put in there. And I like looking at them, so you know, that's what that is. Then moving forward, this is my OT12 because Jonghan's not here. 2 freaking Mingyus because they didn't give me a Hoshi. Can you believe that? This is how my set came. So, you know, it's fine. We have 2 Mingyus. If I see Hoshi, I'll buy them, but that's what we're dealing with now. I've like contemplated so much on how to arrange this. It's terrible. This time around for the trading cards, I decided to collect a set of all the members. Still missing Mingyu and Dino. I have some cards up for trade, but you know, I'm terrible at updating my tags. So I might end up buying them, you know, who knows. I decided, as of now, how I'm storing it is I'm keeping Maknae Line on their own page instead of like having like all of them and then Maknae Line and then starting the next set. I know, I really didn't like it. I like having all the backs cohesive, matching, you know. These are my extra trading cards that I have up for trade. Some of them. I also have some other ones that I put in my other books, my other collect books. Because I don't really want to give them away. Like, I don't really want to trade away. Actually, these are all fine. The ones I don't want to trade away are my other collect book, but I'll trade them if someone like wants them. So this is like for the bigger inclusions for Face the Sun. I need to kind of speed it along because I don't have a lot of memory. I have all of Jonghan's because I joined to go for the Taka. And that's how I got those. These are all my original pulls. Oh, for some of these your choices, I bought all these. Listen, someone was having a clear out sale, a clear out sale, and like I just could not jump on it. Hello, these are all my original +2. Like honestly, I realized the other day, apart from Dino, these are like all these. What am I trying to say? This is like my bias line right now, basically, or at least all these members are in my bias line. Like Vernon, who would have thought? Who would have thought he would end up in my bias line? When I first started standing 17, Brendan was literally like at the very bottom of my list. So these are from Season's Greetings. It's only these guys because I put my top 4 at the time, which is now very complicated. It's Jonghan, DK, S-Cubes, Joshua, Mingyu, and Brendan are all tied. So yeah. I bought some merch, and that's where that came from. I missed out on the full set for Carolyn, so I'm pretty sad about that. That would have gone here, and this is other stuff. And that's it for this binder. Oh my god, I'm sorry, my nose is running. 17 also has other binders. That's just my big one. Let me see. My next one is let me move this, sorry. Jonghan's binder. So this is basically just where I keep random Jonghan cards. That's what it started off as anyway. It kind of still is. Most of it's filler. His going cards. He's separated from the other members so that they can all fit on one page. His birthday package. I recently bought his previous membership photo cards from all of the previous years. Well, 3 previous years. These are some extras, you know. I don't mind them being here. For Face's son, the Kino kids. His Japanese trading cards that I'm gonna try to get. I got those and I just love them. Like the size, the thickness. I don't know, I love them. Haven't looked into any, not really proud to be honest. If I see them, I save them. They're there. An ode. Oh, these are now removing. Oh, I need to put in a filler here. Anyways, these are his trading cards, concert trading cards. I recently bought an Ateez sort of set. To be honest, for these, literally, I just want to fill out the page. If there's like 5 or 6, I don't need them all, just 4. Power of Love, I traded for and collected. These are exceptions. Carolyn 2020 is as far as I'm going. 2021, Carolyn 2022 is complete. I think that's it for this. Oh, and then I have these Ateez. Yeah, I have 3 because I originally pulled Mingyu and I can't get rid of Mingyu, so I bought Jonghan. And then turns out the other director's cut album comes with the Lenti and I didn't know, and I got Wanu. Oh, they're switched actually. This one's Wanu. So that's my 3. Am I gonna sell Wanu? You really thought? I can't. I don't know. He's pretty low on my buy line list, but you know, I'm currently going through it with 17 where I don't want to get rid of any of their cards. I went through it and then like got out of it and now I'm back in it. So yeah. And then my last 17 stuff is my collect books. So this one is my bias line, my bias line, extra bias line stuff. So I have DK's Ready Are Your Choice card because I have Mingyu's in my actual binder. Then, sorry, I'm trying to not have too much glare. Then I have DK's Power of Love trading cards because my first trading cards with 17 I was obsessed and I had to collect my bias line or my top 3 because I originally had them in my binder. Sorry, I can't grab the page. This is Carolyn, sorry, which I believe is complete. Oh, and then because I wanted to fill out my collect book, I put in his 20 photo cards from his Ataka Care version. So, you know, not really nothing major. And then we have S-Cubes cards. This is a pop from your choice. I didn't get Joshua. No, I didn't get DK's. And so next in line was S-Cubes, which is why he's here. And I ended up buying S-Cubes card. And DK's card. And I just kept S-Cubes, some S-Cubes cards. that I love, that I kept, that I pulled. I was collecting Joshua. I collected my top 3 for Power of Love. And then I decided I'd pull Joshua again for 2020. That's why he's here. Then my Mingyu cards that I pulled that I can't get rid of. And my new bias line member, Vernon. Don't mind these dupes. And that's it. This is kind of like a filler because I'm still trying to get performance unit for Caratlan. Because I have hip hop unit and vocal unit is in Jonghan's binder, and I still need performance unit. And then I have this one, which is all the other members whose photo cards I have. Like I said, I can't get rid of them now, and this is their new home. So cute. I believe it's an age order as well. Actually, this is the kind of the only one who Photocard pulled. I did pull Photocard for him in the Utaga Care versions, but I traded it for Jonghan. I'm sorry, Wanu. And then there's this. And Sungkwan. I believe these are, it's because I got him when in the Go I joined for the Carrot versions, because they weren't sent DK, so I didn't get any of DKs. Or actually, that's not really relevant to that. I ended up getting Sungkwan. Yes, Dino cards. The end. I have still lots of space to grow, so I'm so excited for all the photo cards I'm gonna get with Face the Sun. Okay, and then that's it for this one, or those. Now I have 2 binders left, but let me see. Okay, so this is kind of like all the other groups I collect, sort of. I also have an A5 binder with other groups I collect. But this is the other one. This is also my biggest binder. It's a 3-inch. The other 2 binders that I showed, I believe, are 1.5 inch. I mainly got those other ones because I thought they were cute, and I really thought 1.5 was fine. So, you know, we'll see. So I have Ateez in here first. I have a few. I've also done some rearranging in here to make more room. I should be good for a while though. So I collect from Ateez. I thought about moving him into an A5, but I really like the way his 9 pocket pages look for Zero Fever eras, except for, you know, 1. I've already bought these. I'm just waiting for them to come in the mail. Pobs. I didn't do so hot this recent epilogue era. It just came at me too soon. I wasn't ready. But they're just extra. And then these are like other Ateez stuff that is not, you know, Korean album cards. Hongjun is a major bias wrecker in my life. Like, it's not even funny. I really want to collect him. I think I might end up collecting him eventually once my Yuno collection is complete. However, I haven't really been on top of my Yuno collection from the first couple albums because I'm really into 17 these days. So they're kind of like my main prio. And then whenever Ateez has to come back, I just try to collect Yunos. And I keep Hongjun's guard because I'm weak. This album, I think I'm still missing a few of Ateez's first few albums. And then I have this from Sub-K. Some random pobs I decided to keep. Extra page. Now we're moving on to my Kihyun collection from Monsta X. This one is pretty low prio, if I'm being honest. I've already set up for Shape of Love. But this time around I decided not to actually buy the albums, mainly because I'm running out of space in my shelves, and they have several different kinds of versions, and it's just pretty low on my prio list. But the main reason is literally space, I want to say. I've honestly been so tempted to buy the albums anyway. I think I might end up buying one version. I don't know. I'm pretty weak because I said I wasn't gonna buy the albums for their last comeback for what is it, No Limit, and I still ended up joining a Go and doing it, but you know, it is what it is. Kian's Voyager, I would have 100% joined a Go for this, but I decided I would just buy the albums when they came to my local K-pop store, and oh my gosh, have they let me down. I've only been able recently, like 2 days ago, 3 maybe, they've actually had his jewel case, and that was it. So that's all I got so far. Major regrets not joining the Go. I would have joined, but I remembered too late and they were already all closed. No Limit, all done. And one of a kind. And then Fatal Love, which also is incomplete, and this is as far as my Kihyun collection goes. Yeah, low prio, like I said. The other ones are full, like these, because I joined Ghost for them. Fatal Love, I bought the albums, and I didn't pull any Kihyun's cards. I literally know. I think I bought this one. And then this was, I used to keep bigger inclusions in here, which is why this is here, but I moved them out recently. And that's why I have all these extra pocket pages. Actually, I think these big ones are from Monster X, but the 9 pockets, oh, it's like mixed. This is a random 9 pocket, and then 4 pockets are from my BTS binder. I took them out and I just put them in here. Tribe is like the only girl group I collect. They're not really in here either. I took them out. I used to collect 4 members, which is why they were in here. But I recently moved into the A5 binder, but this is like the only OT7s that I had, so I just kept it in here. This is like their random photo cards. I don't collect Gio, which is why she's here. And I think, oh, I used to collect Kelly, but I don't collect her anymore. Or I stopped collecting her for the most recent comeback. And that's why this card's here, because I had it. And I was like, whatever, I'll just keep it. This is really random. I literally bought Lisa's album after I saw her music video when it came out, and yeah, I thought I was gonna get the pre-order cards. I didn't. It said on the website I was going to, even though like that music video already came out, so I played myself, but it's fine. It's it. It's fine. It's fine. Now we move to Enhypen, which is the group that takes up a good chunk of this binder. Forever, never, ever having this Sono photo card. It's fine. I've also kind of been going through with my Enhypen collection. Like, I still love all of them, but like, I don't know, they've just kind of become lower prio. I just think it's because my love for 17 has just become so immense that I just like want to focus on them. So like, I still love all of them, but also Enhypen's getting really expensive, and that's kind of why like I sort of stopped collecting BTS, because they were just so expensive and hard to find, but mostly expensive. And Enhypen's kind of getting expensive for no reason at all, which is why this isn't complete. I've actually haven't been looking. This is, I can't, I don't understand how I still don't have the hollows, because some people will price them like the selfies, and I really don't think they should be the same price, especially because these get priced a lot too when you get both of them in the album. I don't know. And this, the Vein of My Existence, the Essential albums, I joined a Go and I got, I want to say these 3, this one, and then I bought 1 copy for myself because I didn't want to keep the copies for the Go I joined, and I luckily pulled Jungwon, so I've been blessed, and I just haven't looked or made it a prio. And then for this album, I was originally just gonna collect Jungwon because this was also, it was just getting too expensive. I was gonna have to buy too many sets to complete all the members, and yeah, but I still ended up collecting all of them. I think I'm missing 1 card, which is Jake's Polaroid, but that's it. This one also took me so long to complete because I didn't join a Go, and because for Enhypen, I usually like join a Go and then buy my own copies. Actually, I did join a Go. Did I? I think I did. I don't remember. I think I did, actually. Yeah, I did, and then I wanted to go buy the albums at Target, and Target literally only had 1, I think, when I went, and then they've never restocked them ever since. So yeah, and I have my miscellaneous Enhypen stuff, you know, back when I first started collecting them and was pretty obsessed. These are some extra pulls. I guess this is an extra card I got in a Go. I pulled this Jake, and I decided to keep him because I was like, one day, what if I decided to just collect all of Jake's or Heesung's other cards for the albums, like instead of having just like his 1 version. When I collected the OTs, like the whole member sets, I only have 1 version of everyone except Jungwon and Heesung. I have both their cards, so that's why I kept that. And then I have this Sonu because it's like semi barely damaged, but I pulled him twice, and I don't know where the damage is, to be honest. Oh, it's right here by his face. It's like a line in the lenti. Anyways, and I just decided to keep it. I think I traded or I sold the other one that I had, and I really wasn't too concerned with getting rid of this. And then bigger inclusions were back. Actually, bigger and these 8. The ones that are not normal 9 pocket size are here. And that's it. I think I recently moved their bigger inclusions out of this binder to make more room in here. So, because I do have a big binder for bigger inclusions, but it's not really a binder I like to use or look through, to be honest. Kind of regret buying it. It's 4 inches. I can kind of show you. But it's so big. I don't like it. It has a lot of stuff that I used to keep in my binder when like I had needed an excuse to put stuff in my binder, and it's just not fun to flip through. It's just not like, it's not like, I don't really want to flip through it thoroughly. But like, I'll just show you. It's just all my extra inclusions for stuff and Enhypen stuff. Tribe bigger inclusions, Monster X other inclusions. I got all the members and their stuff. I really just wanted to put stuff in my binder. That's why these are here. I originally had all the members in here, and that said no ma'am. I got to take them out. So you know, that's this. Tribes are also in here. Yeah, I don't know. Just the ones I collect, and these are like extra Lomo card, other stuff from when I first started collecting. Yeah, and then a bunch of pocket from the first pocket pages I bought, and some stickers and that. Yeah, it's a mess in here. I was just trying to, oh, because actually I have another binder. I forgot I recently rearranged all this stuff, so that's why I have that other binder doing stuff. These are just random freebies my local K-pop store would let us pick out when we were leaving. They're like, they would give away their pre-order benefits as like freebies every time you bought something. Yeah, what did that remind me of? I don't remember, but let's move on. Oh, some other binder. Let me see. I took this one down, but it reminded me of this one. I recently moved this stuff out because I bought a bunch of these, like really small ones, because I wanted to have a binder with just this size, because I hate how much smaller these are compared to the bigger ones. And I just moved them here recently. It's not really anything, just Enhypen and Tribe, and then these are supposed to be 17 freebies, but I couldn't get rid of them. Also, I thought I lost them. Didn't realize I put them in here. So that's what that is temporarily. And then this is my other A5 mini binder. This is has currently like just small groups that aren't really, don't have much. So I have NCT in here. I don't really collect NCT, anyone in NCT. For NCT, I just love everyone. And I really just like collecting their albums. However, it's not really major prio. So I literally just want to collect the albums and then have like a photo card spread or like binder with all a variety of members from everyone I've pulled. However, so far Tail loves me and he takes up most of this book, so and I haven't got many copies. Yes, I bought 4 of these jewel cases. So Utah is my bias in 127, and I'm also obsessed with Taeyong, you know, no surprise. Did I say his name right? It's been a while since I've looked into NCT. Xiaojun is my wavy bias, and Jisung is actually my dream bias, but my local K-pop store had Jaemin's and Sungtan, I want to say, when I went to go buy them at Target, and I didn't want to leave empty-handed, so I just took Jaemin's because he's kind of like my bias wrecker. Him and Mark are kind of like on the same level. So yeah, that's why that's here. That's why Taeyong's also here, because he was my bias wrecker for a time. Him and Jaehyun. Jaehyun was my original bias until I realized I actually love Utah. These days I also love Johnny. It's, you know, you can't pick one over there. So these were the pulls that I got for these jewel cases. Currently trying to trade Sungtan for Utah, Jisung, or Xiaojun, but no one wants to trade, so it's what it is. This card's so cute, so to be honest, I don't even care. I end up keeping it. I'm weak and I'm going to go for the Dream album, which is why this is here. I did do sealed versions, so whoever I pull in my sealed version is going in here. I didn't try to like do a prioritizing for someone. And then we're on Enhypen. I mean Tribe. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry up and finish this. These were the 4 members I originally collected: Kelly, Jinha, Hyunbin, and Mirai. Hyunbin is my bias. And then I just dropped it to 2 members once I decided to move them to the A5. And yeah, I had dropped them to 3. I got rid of Mirai when they were in my bigger binder, and then when I moved them to the A5, I dropped Kelly mainly because I had more Jinha cards already, and it just worked out better that way. So that's why this is like that, and that's why I have Kelly and Jinha here, because I thought maybe what if I changed my mind or something, I don't know. So that's it for this binder, which is my last A5 binder. Technically it's kind of my last binder with the collection. However, I do have another one just like that, which is full of my trading cards, or cards I need to trade or get away or sell. I mean, these are all my extra Enhypen cards, Hobie, BTS. I did have them all up for trade, but then I took it down because I haven't bought all of BTS's albums. So I was like, what if I trade it for someone that I might pull, you know? I don't know. Want the X. These were all my Fatal Love pulls. My extra Fatal Love pulls. These are my sister's SF9 that I'm supposed to trade for Chani, and I just never got around to it. The Dreaming, and this little thing I pulled in my No Limit album that are just here because they're not Kihyun. My other Tribe pulls that are up for trade. I have a bunch. My sister ults Ateez now, so she bought a bunch of Ateez albums, but you know, she still doesn't trade or buy for herself, so that's why I have all of them. I haven't put them up because I'm terrible at putting up posts. It's not even funny. Some of these are mine that I need to put up for you now. My extra 17. Oh my gosh, I forgot these were in here. I need to put these in my collect book. But I think I might leave them here because I'm currently out of small sleeves. I have some in the mail, but I didn't go to the PO book or the post office today to get them, so I'm just gonna leave them here for now. These I'm actually not gonna keep. I'm gonna try to trade these for Donghan, since they are like director's cut and they come before an ode, and I don't collect remembers for before an ode, so that's why I think I'm gonna try to trade these. I just haven't done the post, you know, no surprise. This super cute Mingyu freebie. So freaking cute. Okay. And that's it. What should I end it on? Wow, I didn't even realize this matched. How about we end it on with this extra cute top loader card that I got. This extra card. I think it's an extra Target card because I bought one, or I traded for it, and then I ended up pulling it because I bought an extra copy of Taka for the photo book. You know, let's not talk about it. Anyways, so that's my update for April. I'll try to update again sooner because so much has changed, and like my whole alt and biases has like gone through it and changed, and I want to like kind of document how it is, so that's why this is here. I'll probably try to do another update end of May if I remember, maybe after I get my Face of Sun pulls, because I'm gonna be so excited. But yeah, thanks for watching.